All right. Hello. How are you doing? And just today we got power, we got internet, we got electricity is just amazing. But as you're connecting today, maybe you are live here with me. Maybe not. But if you're live, please type number one. If you're not live, type number two if you're watching this on a replay. And today, what I would like to really come on is to talk about. Let me just check. We're here live on different platforms. We're also live on Instagram and Facebook. Yes. So let me know where's that you're connecting from. Hi, Maybach Music, Rocky. How are you? How are you, my friends? Hello there and welcome. So today I'm going to be talking about this that might resonate with you. I'm not sure. But, as you see that, these social media profile is about business and faith and different other things, personal development. Today, we're going to be talking about building an income with vision, but not with a pressure. So, I'm going to ask you a question and, just verifying that everybody sees this online. Yes, we're live in different platforms. Thank you so much to all of my friends in different places. So, I'm going to be asking you a question. Have you ever felt that you are, working and working and working again, and just, you cannot quite see, that you literally advance or not? If that's you, if you're a hard worker and just type here in the chat, that's me, and I'll really would love to just for you to listen to the next few minutes. So, um as I was saying, I want to talk to you with the honest truth. Why hardworking people are still stuck financially, and it's not their fault. It's not your fault if that's you. You know, if you work hard, if you're responsible, if you do everything right, and you still feel financially stuck, then this life is for you. This might bring some hope. This might bring some answers to you. And so as you're jumping on either, on either platform, if you're watching live, type number one, type number two if you're watching on a replay. And let's get into it, because I will leave you here with a couple of things that you might be able to use so you can get unstuck. So let me say something that might surprise you. Maybe it might not surprise you, but maybe it would. But being stuck financially is not a character flaw. It's not that you did something wrong. It's not that you're cursed, or that you did something really bad in life or something like that. That is not the case. So it's not that you are a bad person. It's not that you don't have what it takes. It's nothing such. It's not because you're lazy, because most of people who are constantly trying to get new information, like you probably, who are watching this live, and as you're joining, hello there and welcome. And just make sure that you type from which country, which place you're connecting. But it's because of a couple things. It's not because you're not smart enough. It's not because you're not capable. It has nothing to do with those things. Most people were simply never taught how money actually works. And maybe you're a person that has been trying to do different businesses. You have been trying to get to advance in your career. Maybe you are a professional. You are trying to take courses, trying to go to another degree. You're trying to go to college to learn a new trade or something. But let me reframe the issue here. Let's remove the shame here, because you did not do anything wrong. You are fully capable as a beautiful human being. You are not lucky, but from a young age, we're taught that we need to go to school, get a good job, work hard, be loyal, and save whatever we can. That's what they tell us in school. And you know what? They never tell us the following, which is one of the things that I'm most passionate about, which is teaching systems. Nobody has told us about leverage, systems, distribution, ownership, or how to make money work without trading every hour over life. So when people are exhausted, burned out, and still worried about money, that's not a failure. That's a system doing exactly what it was designed to do. You know, it's not working. Whenever you have a system that you don't even know is a system, which is you not doing what you're supposed to do, that's still a system. And that's not failure. It's just you don't know what it takes to advance. Now, time versus leverage. That is very, very simple. Let me break it down very simply. A job, when you go and have your career, you work for somebody, you have something that gives you money. You go and you work for somebody, they pay you only while you go to work. If you are, I don't know, any type of employee, and I'm very, very thankful for first responders, nurses, doctors, all of these beautiful people, you are still paid if you go to work. If you don't go to work, well, guess what? You don't get paid. That means income is capped, time is limited, and energy gets drained. Now, if that's your vocation, that's completely fine, because I'm not trying to make everybody think that you need to be an entrepreneur, because it's not for everybody. But maybe that's the reason why you're watching this video. And that means, when I tell you that you depend on somebody else and you don't have systems, you don't have the ability to make money while you are not present in a business or in a location, then you are capped, you're limited, and you might as well, just find something else to do. If you like it, if you're completely fine where you work, just maybe this life is not for you. So no matter how hard you work, there is always a ceiling. There is always a cap. Whenever you're working like linear, whenever you don't have leverage, whenever you don't have systems. Now compare that to a scalable income, and that means systems, distribution, duplication, mentorship, and timing. That is where income can grow without you being there all the time. I'm going to tell you one thing, just as simple as that. We're in Nashville, we're in middle Tennessee, in the middle of the United States. We just had a storm. And you know what? If it was not for systems, for online things, that we do, the business, I don't know where we would be, because we had no electricity, we had no internet, and guess what? The business still kept running. And you know what? I know personally that if I work hard and I showed up, because I work for people, I work for a TV station, for a news station in Texas. I know I work hard, I was responsible, I was there like before 7, I left after everybody else left, and I love what I did, but the effort did not equal freedom. I had a good payment, I had a good salary, but I did not have freedom. I was literally tied up to this job where I needed to be there from Monday through Friday. And sometimes I worked 12, 14 hours. Why? Because I was passionate, but it did not give me freedom. It wasn't until I understood leverage and systems that everything changed. And no, not all the opportunities out there from affiliate marketing, from coaching and businesses and doing things online, or creating content or doing network marketing is the same. Most people, when they start, they have it wrong. Yes, and thank you so much for being here and connecting. So let's reframe the thing, and I'm going to leave you with this. Here's the truth that most people don't hear. Most businesses, including network marketing, done wrong, they're just not gonna work. Network marketing done right is education, is distribution, is mentorship. And that's when the things really get interesting, because whenever you have real products, real systems, real leadership, whenever you have a long-term vision, that's when everything becomes low risk. Is everything going to work out in your life? Probably not. Is starting a business risky? Yes, it is very risky. Most businesses fail in the first 2 years. So the easiest way to make it risk-free, literally, is you taking ownership of what you're doing. you having proper training, having proper expectations, and have something that is real that you can actually give to people in exchange for their money, to solve a problem in exchange for, their satisfaction. And you buy, buy product, you're going to earn an income. So why should you consider some of the things that we have? Yes, we have things that we are developing, we have a business model. Why should you consider something like that online? I was attracted to online businesses, to affiliate marketing, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, because of the following: products that people already need, daily consumables, global distribution, mentorship instead of hype, instead of, oh, this is the best company ever, 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 or the best product that was found under the earth and whatever, but, something that is real, something that has a story and that has a solution for people. And the last but not the least, vision instead of pressure. Vision, because whenever you have a team or a company or something that you are considering to do, you need to know what the leadership is behind, who's the leader, who's behind the things, because it doesn't matter how beautiful of a company or a product or a compensation plan or a rewards plan you might have. If the leadership does not have it together, you're gonna have a lot of heartbreak. So this is not about convincing people whenever you're starting a business or selling products or providing services. It's about offering a solution for somebody. So let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you work hard, but you can't get ahead? You're responsible, but you're still limited. You want more time, but you just, don't want to take more tasks. If that's you, you're not broken. You are just never shown another model. And if that resonates with you, just message me the word info, no pressure, no obligation, just a conversation. And I want to tell you one thing. If you know somebody that is working hard, is doing everything right, and feels stuck and is not advancing, share this information, share this video with them. It might be the mindset shift they've been waiting for. It might be that this might be a fit for them. I don't know. But thank you so much for being here. We'll see you very soon. Message me if this resonates with you. And thank you so much for being here. Bye bye for now.